So you receive an email like this after you pay through that link. And then it tells you you have only 5 days to download your purchased data. And it's coming from ibm.com, as you can see. And you click on it, and then you log in. And this is your login. You go to the orders. You look at the view the downloads. And there it is. So you start downloading this. And it's a zip file. And then you also download this CCR, which I explained in my other lecture. Obviously, it will take some time for it to download. So we will wait until it gets downloaded. So once this is downloaded, you have already downloaded the pkzip that I already provided you. And you open it up. It will open up as a zip folder. You can just say open, and it will ask you about a password. And the password will be provided to you by your by the email. Once you have put in the password, it will download as a folder, as you can see here, NRD 2019. So this is now downloaded. And as you see, there are further zip files in there. So you have to download all of them, and not download, I mean unzip all of them. So let's start doing that further. Looks like it is also password protected. Yes, they are all the same password. So I've opened this. You have to open the hospital file. Okay. So these are all being downloaded. And then you have to open the severity file. So until now, what you have done is you have downloaded the data from the website. It was a big NRD zip file, as this one. You opened it up. It opened into a folder like this. When you went inside the folder, you had 4 more zip files. One is core file, one is GRPS file, one is hospital file, and one is severity file. So then you unzip each one individually, and it takes time. Like this one is the core file. It's the largest file. It obviously is taking time. The other one is this file. So this one is done. So as you can see, it's 6 GB, almost 6.3 GB. This file is still being done. It's still in progress. Hospital file is a small file because it only has the information about the hospital. And then the severity file is also 494 MB, significant size. So we're just waiting for these diagnosis codes, the ICD codes. they are in this NRD 2019. And it's taking time. As you can see, it's 23 GB in size. Once all of them are downloaded into folders, then we will make a new folder here. You can probably call it NRD 2019, something like that. And in this NRD 2019, you're going to move all of these files. Okay. Clear? This is still being done because 0 KB right now. It's still not fully extracted. It's gonna take 10 minutes, as you can see, so we will wait. So once all of the .csv files are downloaded, this is actually interesting because these are CSV files. They used to be ASCII files that you had to convert into CSV or stata files first. But this CSV file could be directly imported into the stata. This is something different. And then I'll show you how to join them together. And there's a quick start guide. You can look it up. Let's see, maybe the PDF might be easier to look at. So there's as the core file, hospital file, severity file. The password is provided. You need at least 71 GB of space available. Third-party zip, stata for analysis. And you have to then create a directory for NRD, unzip the compressed files. We did that. Unzip each of the compressed files. Now, this is an old version because it's saying it's ASCII files. However, this one is directly downloaded into CSV files, which can be easily imported directly. You do not need a load program. Otherwise, you need a load program. And then the main thing is how to join them together. So this is finally downloaded. It's 32 GB, as you can see. You move it into one folder. All of these are in one folder now. So let's start combining them. And they're pretty large. You open your stata. You first import, and you can see this is .csv. You can import the first file. As you can see, desktop, PC. I think I saved it in 2019. So first, we'll open this one. I think we'll still need the load program. Okay. So we have to first get the load program from the website. 2019 NRD load program. And so 2019, we want NRD find. You Okay, this is the NRD Stata load program. We're going to use the Stata load program. Okay, again. Supposed to open up. Looks like it didn't. So we have to find it where it is. Download it into NRD. So as you can see, these are all the NRD programs. So these are the 4 do files you need to load your CSV file into your Stata program. So I'm gonna copy these, go back to my NRD. I'm gonna put these all here. And with the help of Stata, I can go into the do file, and then I can open the do file. So it's in NRD. We're gonna open the core file first. This is the core file. Now, before I run this program, I have to tell Stata where this file is, the CSV file, to find it. So for that, you go to File, Change Working Directory. And that's why I made that folder. NRD 2019. That's where the file is. Okay. So I gave this link. Once I've given this link, I can just select all and just run it. It will take time, but now what it is doing is it is using NRD 2019 core.csv, and it will change it into Stata file. What it is doing is it's giving these labels. You see these labels? All of these labels to the various columns. Takes a few minutes to an hour, depending on the speed of your RAM. We'll see you back again. Now you have to remember that you have to write set more off before starting this. The reason for this is otherwise there will be, the full analysis will not be run, and there will be something written more here, which you have to click to keep it running. Now, as you can see, it is saved as a DTA file. You have to do the same process with the rest of the files as well. So once this is saved, it is in process of saving. Let's see where it is being saved. So it is being saved here. You can see it's 0 KB right now. So it is in the process of saving. Once this file is saved, then you are going to write clear all. So that you can open the new data set. Now, once it says end of file, next I did this command set more off, and then you're going to do clear all. Okay. Now, if you look at this, 10 GB of DTA file has been saved. Next, you will open the do file for the hospital. Let's open the hospital file. And you run it. It was so fast, it's such a small file that it already ran and saved it. So as you can see, the file variables are here. Again, you do clear all. After this, you are gonna again open the next do file. Let's do the severity do file this time and run it. Okay, so you can see that now this severity file is complete. Next, I did clear all again. And now will be the last file, do file. So you open that do file from this folder. And this is the last file. You look at these different, really don't need these because this is CCR, but CCSR. So you really don't need this for the analysis that you will be doing with me. However, you can use this. Sometimes you can use CCSR instead of the commands that I've told you, and I'll tell you that later in the course. You can use that to do the analysis much quicker than the way I teach you. However, I do not use it personally, this file. Again, you'll just press play and it will start converting it into the data file. Let's see how many files have already been converted. So 1, 2, 3. And now we are working on this last file. This is the largest file, as you can see, and makes the data set huge. Ideally, you can combine these files right now. You don't need to combine this last file. However, I will teach you how to combine all the files. As you can see, even after 20 minutes, it is still running. Keep on waiting. Make note of this hospital NRD, hosp NRD, and key NRD here. Okay. And this is completed. Once this is completed, you again do clear all. And after doing this, you're going to open the core file. So this is the core file. You open it up. Once it is open, then you go to combine data set, and you're going to do something called merge two data sets. Now you're going to merge this with hospital file first. And you're going to choose many to one because there are like 4,000 hospitals, but you're merging around 7 million people from the first file. So the parent file, which is the core file, is many to one on the key variables. And the key variable that you're going to match on will be key underscore NRD. Sorry, this is going to be the hosp NRD, not the key NRD. Now you're going to browse and find the hospital. And once it is open, you can just press the OK button. Once this is completed, and you have selected hospital NRD because you're connecting the hospital file with the core file, you press OK. You can also type this command. So once you have merged that, as you can see here, saying that all of them matched. And there's a new variable created at the end of this called merge. You want to delete that. So you write delete, or sorry, drop underscore merge. This will delete that variable. Once you have deleted that variable, now you have a combined file of a hospital and the core file. Now you want to connect this with the severity file. So you again go into the data, combine data sets, merge two data sets. This time you do one-to-one on key variables. And the key variable will be key underscore NRD. And we are going to connect severity. You can connect with, you can combine it with either severity or this, but you do it the same way for both. Okay, so you combine the, so first you combine this with this using hosp NRD. And then this is a new combined file, which is called core hosp, right? I did not save it. And then you combine this with this one. And you can combine with this other one as well. The same way you've combined. And then once it's combined with severity file, then you can combine all three with this using the same method that you are using to combine it with severity. Anyway, so we open the severity. You're going to use the key NRD and one-to-one on key variables. And you press OK. And that is it. Once the file is made, you can save it as the combined NRD 2019 file. Thank you.